and necessary training for a variety of jobs in the private sector, from combat to hauling applications.
Hello everyone, welcome to day 3 and 4 of the Invictus Fleet Week 2951. Today is the AEGIS Expo, so you can see that we have in the main hall, from going clockwise from left to right, we have the Retaliator bomber, which is right there, Saber Comet, which is hiding back there, the Aegis Hammerhead, which is right there, Sabre, which is hiding behind the Redeemer, and then lastly we have the model of the Redeemer. And then in that hall over there we have all the Vanguard series of ships that we'll look at. And then to the right here we have all the some of the Avengers, and then the Gladius. Okay, so that's, and then down at the bottom we have the hologram for the Vulcan and the Nautilus. Okay, so let's start with going clockwise with the Retaliator bomber. Okay, so this Retaliator bomber. This is a civilian refit of the bomber Retaliator trades. It's just massive torpedo bay for equally massive cargo capacity. Okay. This is a pretty big ship. Let's do a quick walk around here. That 42 is for Squadron 42. Kind of pull back a little bit. So, for me, the downside with this ship is, of course, the pilot has no weapons besides the torpedoes. For defense, it's totally dependent on crewmates, with all the turrets you can see up there and in the back. Okay, and then we move on to the next ship here. I think this is the Saber Comet. It's a distinctive paint job. Let's take a look. Yeah, this is the Saber Comet. It's a stealth fighter created as part of the Master of Flight series in conjunction with the Flight Sim Arena Commander. The Comet pays tribute to famed pilot Captain Kumar Dallon for his work with Aegis to usher in a new era of combat ship design. The Sabre comes equipped with a specialized dogfighting focus loadout, and a custom special edition livery honoring this iconic ship. So this is a single-seater. Oops, I put a glare there. Let's take a quick walk around. Sure. Okay. And then the biggest ship we have for the Aegis, I believe, is the Hammerhead. Aegis Hammerhead. See, this is a heavy gunship. The ability to respond quickly and establish battlefield dominance are paramount to any kind of security operation. Simply put, Aegis's Hammerhead heavy gunship is built to react and fight. Outfitted with both manned and unmanned turrets. I don't think there are any unmanned turrets. All the turrets are manned, so that description is not quite accurate. The Hammerhead is equally capable of providing anti-fighter support for large capital ships or spearheading a smaller militia or security outfit. Okay, and so looking where at the front of the ship, they have a docking port right there. The door's open. And then the flight deck is right here. Can't quite see, but the pilot sits right there and the co-pilot. So you can see that the pilot has great view anything below the body of the ship, but is completely blind anything above, visually at least. So I'll take a quick. So it has 6 of these turrets, 2 on the port side, starboard side, the right side, 2 on the left side, 1 on top, which we can't see, and then 1 on the tail that we'll see in a moment. So it is a very big ship. Oh, and there's one of the elevators on the starboard side, the right side. And so here's a tail gunner. Here are the other 2 turrets on the left side, or port side. Okay. Now let's look at the other Saber. I think this is just the base Saber. Okay, stealth fighter. Part of Aegis Dynamics' Phase 2 of new ship models, the Sabre was designed as a space security fighter for those situations where you need to leave a lighter footprint. Designed to be a rapid responder, the Sabre is more than capable of establishing battlefield dominance for any number of combat scenarios. I think currently this is one of the best PvP ships in game. I'm not much of a PvPer, so I'm not totally sure, but just from listening to other players. Let's take a quick walk around. Okay, and then lastly, the big surprise this year is the Redeemer model on the main show floor. I don't think anybody was, people were expecting a hologram. So this ship is not in game yet. I'm pretty sure you cannot rent it. Yeah, you cannot rent it. It's just but it's cool that instead of hologram, they gave us more of a complete model. So this is supposed to be a gunship. You can see there's tons of guns in the front, more guns up top. Oh, more guns in the back. A lot of people are looking forward to this ship. Again, because I'm not much of a PvPer, I'm not as excited as others about the ship, but still pretty cool. It's always cool when a new ship comes in. Is there any description? I haven't seen any description.
Each of these ships will help defend the Empire.
So that's the Redeemer. Oh, can we actually go in? Hold on a second. No. Okay. I would have been surprised if we could actually go in. Okay. Leave you with a shot of the Redeemer real quick. And let me check on. Okay. So give me 1 second. Let me check on my stream real quick. I just want to make sure I can fix something. Okay. So in a moment, we will go to the hall on the right. After I just double check my stream. Invictus playlist. Okay. 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 Oops. I want to turn off that feedback. Okay. Do I have... Okay. So, no messages. So let me continue with the tour here. So let's go to this hall. Oh, I didn't show you this last time, but you can again check out the size of some of the guns. So I'm sure this one's like a size 1. And you can see, just check out the guy walking and the size of those guns compared to a human in the game. Okay, let's take a look at the other ships here. Okay, so that's the same ship as last time that's here. Oh, all these confused NPCs. That looks weird. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so we are going to look at the Avenger Titan Renegade, the Adventurestopper, the Eclipse, the Warlock, and the Gladius Valley. Okay, so again I'll go clockwise. Okay, so these are the two Avenger variants. This one is the Avenger Titan Renegade. Okay, so this one's a light freight, created as part of the Master of Flight series in conjunction with the flight sim arena commander. The Renegade pays tribute to famed pilot Denny Solomon for his notable work with the advocacy to bring justice to Bremen. This Avenger Titan comes equipped with a specialized dogfighting focused loadout and a custom special edition livery honoring this iconic ship. Okay, let's go ahead and rent this. And let's do a walk around. Yeah, I like to go with accents. So all the Avengers have pretty much this cargo area here, a small living area, and then the pilot seat. Okay, let's finish our walk around. Very neat looking guns. Okay, and then I think this one is the Warlock. Oh no, this one's the Stalker. This one is the Interdiction. Initially designed as AEGIS frontline carrier ship for the military, the Adventurestopper took a different path, ultimately having a long and storied career as the standard patrol craft of the UEE advocacy. Utilizing its cargo hull for prison transport, the Avenger features a sturdy, reliable hull and a capacity for larger than expected engine mounts. Okay. So, the Adventurestopper. Let's do a quick walk around. This one, I think, just have the normal white, gray paint scheme. Oops. Anyway. Okay. That's the Stalker. And then the next ship in the middle here is the Eclipse. Let's walk up to the front here. Here's the Eclipse from the front. This one's a stealth bomber. The Aegis Eclipse is a bomber designed to get in and strike before it's ever even spotted. After extensive service with the UEE, this high-tech military equipped made for a civilian market debuted in 2947. And so just as you should know, right now the current year in game is 2951, so 4 years ago in game. It's rent. Okay. It looks like the B-2 stealth bomber in real life, kind of. It has that same profile. Flying wedge. The wings fold down, of course, when it's in flight mode. Back up a little bit. Zoom in a little. Okay, so that's the Eclipse. And then this one is the Warlock. So, Avenger Warlock. This one's also Interdiction. The Avenger Warlock was built towards a single design philosophy. Stop ships, don't destroy them. Probably the closest to a non-lethal fighter, the Warlock is outfitted with a Bearing REP-8 EMP generator capable of emitting a powerful electromagnetic wave to disable any electronics unfortunate enough to be within the blast radius. Rent this. Okay. Yeah. And so this one is the EMP generator. So unlike most Avengers, this one's whole back is this EMP generator. I always feel like my character is going to get radiation poisoning or just cancer walking in here. That means business. Okay, so that's the Warlock. Let's finish walking around. So that's the Warlock. Okay, and then the last ship here is the Gladius Valley. This one is a light fighter, created as part of the Master of Flight series in conjunction with the Flight Sim Arena Commander. The Valiant pays tribute to famed defense pilot Condi Hillard for being the first human on record to defeat a Vanduul in combat. This Gladius comes equipped with a specialized dogfighting focus loadout and a custom special edition library honoring her iconic ship. Okay, let's go and rip this. And let's walk around. You can see this one is a single seater. There's some missiles. And you can see that this game is quite detailed. A lot of games, when you zoom in, the detail disappears. Here, when you zoom in, most of the time, you see even more detail. Gladius. Okay, so let's run across to the other side here. Let me do a final look at this hall. So 5 ships in here that we saw. Okay, let me run across. Okay. Run under the hammerhead. More NPC bugged. Okay. Okay, so pardon me. Okay, so we're here. We're gonna see the Vanguard Harbinger, the Vanguard Hoplite, the Vanguard Warden, and the Vanguard Sentinel. So we'll go clockwise. Okay, let me just take a quick overview of this hall. You can see the Vanguard series all have the same base model. So from the outside, they pretty much all look the same. Okay, so this is the AEGIS Vanguard Harbinger. This one's considered a heavy fighter. A hard-charging bulldog of a fighter which features extensive forward-mounted weaponry designed to tear through the shields and armor of other spacecraft. So named because their multi-jump range allows them to form the vanguard of any military expedition. Vanguards have seen extensive service against the Vanduuls. So in case you didn't know, Vanduuls are the main enemy in this game. Main enemy alien race, basically. Okay, so that's rent. Okay, and let's do a walk around. So this one, massive engines. Doors open. So it has a restroom. Guess that's our torpedo or missile. Couple of beds. Pilot seat. No, I thought there was a turret up here. Guess not. Oh, the turret's right here. Oh no, this is, yeah, turret access. Okay. Let me continue walking around the ship. Check out the massive gun. Okay, and then this one is the Vanguard Hoplite. Vanguard Hoplite. This one is a dropship. The Vanguard Hoplite is a cross between the winning Vanguard deep space fighter and a dedicated boarding ship. Adapting the reliable design for amphibious operation, the Hoplite is a perfect tool for inserting an armored strike team with enough firepower to get them out again. Okay, let's rent. Exit. That looks nasty. Oh, okay. So this is a drop ship, so you can see you have extra jump seats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 jump seats, and then a weapons rack for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with 10 weapons. And the same seat, pilot seat. Is there a turret up here? Yeah, there's a turret right there. Okay. And then let's come to the middle here. This one is the Vanguard Warden. Vanguard Warden, heavy fighter, a hard-charging bulldog of a fighter which features extensive forward-mounted weaponry designed to tear through the shields and armor of other spacecraft. So named because their multi-jump range allow them to form the vanguard of any military expedition. Vanguards have also seen extensive efforts against the Vandals. Okay, so this is the same description. Rent. Exit. Same front. Looks like it has a black paint scheme. Okay, can I open the door? No. How did people get the door to open? Oh. Okay. Whoops. Did not mean to do that. Can't get in there. Okay. So again, it looks pretty much the same. Oh, there's that view of the top turret right there. Okay. And then this one, I always like the blue and gold livery. It's very cool. Okay, so this is a Sentinel. Vanguard Sentinel, heavy fighter. The description's the same. So I'm not going to read it again. Okay. So, yeah, looks pretty much the same. And try to go inside. Oh, I think this one's the electronic warfare one. Storage, bathroom. It'll be cool one day when these are all functional displays. Right now, these are these eye candy. They don't work. Looks cool though, right? The bed are on this side, on this one. A little kitchenette, turret access, and then the same pilot seat. Okay. So this one, let's take a quick look. Yep. Okay, so give me 1 second. I'm gonna Alt Tab, so the sound is gonna cut out a little bit, and I just wanna check, make sure nobody's asking me any questions in chat. Okay. 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 So nobody has any questions. So let's go down to the hologram area. There's only 2 today to look at. So all this, I believe, are the same from last time. Some of the new uniforms. Okay. So let's go. Go downstairs. Which way is the front? I think this way is the front, right? There's no vehicles today, so we're down here, and we're gonna go see the Vulcan and the Nautilus holograms. We'll go clockwise. Okay, so this is the Nautilus. Let's see if we can get in here. Aegis Nautilus. This one's a mine layer with 4 centuries of distinguished service under its belt. The Aegis Dynamic Nautilus tactical mine layer represents the ultimate in strategic combat engineering with fully integrated mine deployment, sweeping, and disarming capabilities. Okay. So this one's a pretty big ship. Again, it's hard to get a sense of exactly how big this is in a hologram. But I believe this one is roughly the size of that hammerhead you saw outside earlier. Okay. And then the next one is the Vulcan. NPCs are always in the way. Excuse me. So this is the AEGIS Vulcan. This is a medium repair, medium refuel. Refuel, repair, rearm. Become a one-person support crew with the AEGIS Dynamics versatile Vulcan, supplying aid to pilots on the fly, whether pinned down under heavy fire or in need of ammunition, low on quantum fuel. Low on quantum fuel after an ill-planned jump or stranded in unknown space. With a busted thruster, a pilot in distress can always count on a Vulcan. And his cadre of drones to lend speedy, efficient assistance. Okay, so this one is the Vulcan. Not much to see, really. Okay, and so this one is going to be a shorter video than the first one, but I didn't do this earlier, but I'll try to do this now. Unless heart rate's going up. Unless my game bugs out. But let's try to go into the hammerhead. Try to give you a tour of the inside of the hammerhead real quick. Okay, so there's three ways to get into the ship. You can see there's one here, there's a elevator on that side, and then there's the lift down back there. So let's go in here. Hopefully this will work. So right now we're heading towards the front of the ship. Here's that docking port we saw earlier. So you can see you can't access this on the ground. This can only be accessed in space. These are, storage. So these are for spacesuits. And then to go to the bridge, we need to go down. So remember, the bridge, the flight deck is right below. Yeah. So there's the pilot seat, the co-pilot seat, and you can see you have a pretty good view everything below the ship. The ship is of course easier to land because you get great view right below you, but you can't see anything above you unless of course you're going to third person camera view. Okay. One thing I wish they would do on more of these ships is I wish they would have some jump seats in the flight deck for people to just kind of hang out, or in the future, like when you have boarding actions, you want to have extra people in the bridge defending the bridge. But Anyway, let's go up. Okay, and so you can see there's turret and turret. I'm not gonna go in because I'm pretty sure it'll bug me out. But so that's turrets, gigantic turrets that you physically go into. Oh, another player. So here's the other lift that we did not come up on. And then there's turret and turret, and then here we have, is this the captain's quarters? Yeah, so this one's the captain's quarters. And then his own personal areas, sleeping quarters, place to put his weapons, his bathroom, that door's glitched here. So you can see the mirrors are not working in game yet. Oh, and this is the top turret access. Right? Yeah, this is the top turret access. I think this is storage. Yeah. Sometimes I don't like coming in these floor models because they're extra buggy. Okay, so let's go to the engine room here. Again, like somebody said, cancer-inducing engines. The ramp is down, and then this is the access to the tail turret we saw earlier. One thing I kind of don't like about the ship is I feel there's a lot of, for the size of the ship, there's a lot of wasted space taken up by hallways. Okay, so let's go to the engineering station here. How do I get up? Okay, let's take the stairs. Okay, so here's the engineering station. And you can look down on the two engines and the cargo hold. Hopefully someday these will be functioning. Okay, and then up here on top is the main crew area. So you have the main dining area with a storage in the back here. Not much going on here. And then oh, did I miss something? Oh, I thought there was more here. Okay. So, sorry, I'm not giving a very good tour here. Oh, yeah, so this is the main hallway. That was the thing so there's that captain's quarters again. And where is the sleeping quarters? Is this it? This should be the sleeping quarters. Yeah, so this is the main sleeping quarters with the laboratory, restroom. You can see it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 beds. plus the captain's bed, so 9 people can log in and out of here. Okay, so let me go ahead and leave the ship. And then the last thing, oh, did I get injured a little bit? I got injured a little bit. The last thing I want to show you guys before I leave is the main hologram when you come in. It wasn't, you couldn't see this last time, so because it wasn't working. So I just want to show you, end this video with that. And I actually did this video a little bit late, so the turnaround is going to be in a few minutes. But I may just do a last look at the main hall here. Okay, and then let's end the video down here with a big hologram. So yeah, if you remember from our first video, there was this giant hologram here talking to us that was not present the first time because it was bugged. We could only hear the audio.
Duty, tradition, service. A life in the UEE Navy is about building a better universe for your loved ones.
A giant inspirational hologram.
While at Invictus, take a moment to honor all naval starmen, past, present, and future, for faithfully defending the Empire. Remember, Invictus is an opportunity to celebrate those who are about to embark on their journey in the UEE Navy. Be sure to congratulate any new recruits you see.
So I'll end the video here. So thanks for joining me for Wave 2 of Invictus Fleet Week 2951. Today is the ship of Aegis Dynamics, their military ship.
Celebrated since 2541.
And I'll see everybody next time for Wave 3 or day 5 and 6 of the event. Okay, thanks everybody. Take care. Bye.
To explore an active duty Javelin destroyer. Get an inside look at some of your favorite manufacturers' ships. Check the daily schedule for directions.